how yous doing? It's Ravie Davie here, the Fresh Prince of Drummond Square, and I'm joined with my partner
Georgia.
And this is the 10 Years In podcast. We're on episode 17. I think I did the 10 Years In podcast and introducing Georgia a wee bit back to front, but who cares? You wouldn't have noticed that until I pointed it out, and I've pointed it out. So here we go, let's go with the show. How you doing, hen?
Hopefully this isn't how the episode's going to go tonight, if that's the way you're starting it.
What?
We just practiced this
energy?
intro 5 times before we went live, and then you've come on and done it back to front.
You were telling me to say what's happening to us.
No, you were going to practice. No. You said that.
And you didn't say not yet. And I thought, no, I better keep it PG.
Well, you always get what you want, don't you?
I can always get what I want.
So yeah, it's episode 17, and we have just no long come back for Germany. And we're wanting to get
Deutschland.
It was, wasn't it? It was. I felt. And
I
this
said
is
Deutschland. That's what it's called.
Oh,
What do you think I said? Just going with it. What was one? I agree with you.
So I
But to be fair, what you said wasn't wrong. It was actually Deutschland, aye. To be fair.
Well, I had a great time.
So Dad had a really good time, man.
And I went to. You mimicking me?
But no, I don't know. I'm just taking myself.
We want to have a quick run over of what we got up to.
Quick run through what we done. We did. So me and Georgia we drove through to Edinburgh
Yes, last Tuesday.
to get our flights from Edinburgh to Berlin.
Mm-hmm.
Then when we got to Berlin, we bumped into a couple of wrestlers that were on the show,
Yeah.
and we headed through to Leipzig. That's where the wrestling was. The company we were wrestling for was Discovery Wrestling. It's a company out of Edinburgh, really popular, been running for 10 years now. We'll take their 10-year anniversary show's actually on the 18th of February 2025, which is a Wednesday. I think the schools are off, so get your ticket now. But anyway, back to Germany.
Yes, so we arrived on the Tuesday last week, and because David wasn't wrestling to the Wednesday, we thought we'll dump our bags and we'll go out, and we headed to a pub to watch Celtic versus Leipzig.
I was actually trying to do a funny video where I'd thought the Celtic versus Leipzig game was in Leipzig and I'd booked tickets to the wrong place, but we just didn't really have time for it. I imagine I ended up going viral again because I just lied about going on holiday with my missus. She'd have been raging, to be fair. She'd have
No,
kicked
I know.
my balls.
You really killed the vibe in Amsterdam last time. So
Well, I also apparently killed the vibe in the pub when I was watching Celtic, man. Georgia gave me out of trouble when Celtic scored the second. I started getting half of my nut, man.
the pub was dead quiet, and Leipzig as a whole was dead quiet. Like, it was so silent everywhere we went. And we're in this pub, and Celtic score, and David nearly hits the roof, and you're like, yes, you fucking dancer. Just shouting up, like, and I don't mind people celebrating, but when you're the only person in the pub and everybody else is like a mixed crowd, and you don't actually know how. I think the Germans are quite scary, to be fair. It's just obviously
They're a very respectable country, but they sound very aggressive when they're talking to you.
Yeah.
That woman when we had the still, when we were trying to get there was a lot of sparkling water in there's a lot of sparkling water in Germany, and Georgia, every time she bought it, she'd somehow buy the sparkling water when she wasn't with me. So we're in one of the shops, and I couldn't even tell this one, so I'm shaking the bottles just to see what one's still and what one's sparkling. This wee German one goes like, that one is still. Like, shouts at me, man.
She's like, no gas.
No, that was what it was like, no gas, no gas. I was like, right, cool, man, calm down. And then she was like smiling and laughing. No, it's like she's actually like thinking this, like she's like no actually like being aggressive to us, but just the way she talks, we're shiting ourselves.
Do you know what else I've said to you as well, David? That barely anywhere had anything in English. Like, even the menus and that was really hard to understand them, because there wasn't that much things that was translated into English. Like, for instance, we got on the train going from Berlin to Leipzig. We had no idea where we were going, but usually when we go on holiday, we pick stuff up and use public transport all the time, and we're fine.
It was quite hard this time.
I felt like in Germany it was really difficult to try and
luckily we bumped into the other wrestlers.
Suss out where we were going. The pub was good. For
the pub Tuesday as well, one of the reasons I did celebrate so much when Celtic scored, because we were at a Italian restaurant before getting pizza, 60 seconds to Napoli, and Georgia got a pizza, and then I got a pizza as well. I asked for a pizza with sausage, right? And the guy came and gave me it with just cheese, no sauce on it. just cheese and like the sausage, and I was like, I'm not even really that hungry, man. I can't be arsed like saying to me, go and pure me another one. So I was like, mate, can you just put like the sauce on it? Or if you even get like a marinara sauce to like dip into it, and I'll just eat it that way. And he's like, no, we'll just make you another one. I was like, oh man, he's got to go make me another one. I'm not even going to eat all this because I'm already kind of full. I ate 2 donuts, 2 bagels, and a Burger King that day already, man. So I was hungry, but I knew it wasn't going to be like a full pizza effort. So I was feeling a bit guilty, and I went away and made it. I was like, I'm not actually going to eat all this. Ate about 3 slices, and then that was me. I got it boxed up, but I didn't eat it. Not I mean later on. I just knew that was going to happen. So he should have just gave me a dipping sauce, and I just ate it like that. Like, oh well.
I could tell for like the first bite that you took of that pizza, you were full. Like I can tell in your face all the time when you're just no feeling it.
Well, obviously as well, if I'm full and you're no, like, if you're hungry and I don't eat, you'll know what I eat.
Well, it's different.
That's no fair on you, but not I mean if you're hungry and then I go, I'm full, and then you don't want to then go and get your dinner cause of that.
Aye, but obviously I knew that day. Obviously you'd ate like the bagels and the donuts and stuff, which is all.
And then obviously flying as well. I think my belly gets a wee.
Every time we fly somewhere, you'd be sick.
I didn't that time. You
didn't. You were actually decent. I think because you were. But
I think if I ate that full pizza, if I ate that full fucking pizza, I would have been sick. A couple of beers in the pub after, a couple of screwdrivers in the pub after it and all.
Aye.
I'd have been sick everywhere.
And then on the Wednesday we just got up, we went for breakfast. Well, it was kind of like a brunch.
Breakfast was something like that. To be fair, the pizza place was nice, even though I didn't eat all the pizzas, but the pizza place was lovely. Then the next day we went to the breakfast club.
Yeah.
We got breakfast out of there. I got a club sandwich and chips and tomato soup, and Georgia got
toast and bacon.
That was lovely as well. And then we went to, the next day we went to a place in Munich, Ruff's Burgers, and that was class and all. The food, man, Germany's not really. I mean, the currywurst and bratwurst and that as well, man. Everything we ate was lovely, man. Germany's. I don't really think. I don't say that their cuisine's like seen as bad, but I don't really hear people talk about German food as if it's like one of the best foods in the world, man. But we didn't eat a single thing bad. Not I mean, I loved everything I had. It was really enjoyable, the food and stuff like that. And then on to the main event on Wednesday. I got to wrestle for Discovery in front of 450 people. It was a sold out show and it was absolutely fantastic. What did you think it, Georgia, as somebody there watching as a fan before I get to?
It was really good. I think it's the first time in a while I've saw David wrestling and I had a wee tear in my eye. Because I was just so proud of him. But the German fans were so loud, and no matter what any of the wrestlers done, they were just loving absolutely everything. It's obviously as well, they were getting a chance to see wrestlers they'd never saw before, and there was a whole gang of people there for Scotland. And I said to David as well, his match was maybe harder for him and the guys who he was in with, because that was a match just for like all Scottish people. So the fans didn't have like a favourite who they wanted to win, which when you're trying to get the fans going, it's so hard to like win them over in wrestling, I would say.
But I didn't actually think it was hard. I went out there, I said, was ist los, Freunde, which is what's happening, friends, in German. Done my MC, and then I said, when ich Ravie sage, sagst du Davie. That means when I say Ravie, you say Davie. And at first the fans didn't really. They just kind of, you get a couple of Davies, know what I mean? But by the end of the match, I'd done a big massive move where I'd done a moonsault onto my opponents, and all the fans were chanting Ravie Davie. So even though we didn't get the win, we won the hearts of the fans, and that is the way that I'll get to go back to Germany and wrestling. I mean, it doesn't matter if I win, lose or draw. Obviously I want to win every match, but it's about the performance that I put on and the fans that I make. And after that, I must have had about 100 people follow me for Instagram. I've got a wrestling promoter for Germany already talking to me about hopefully going back over to wrestle for his company. Does shows in front of like 700 people. So already the going over is paid off. So it was fantastic. There you go.
I just got to say, the way the German fans, the way they were shouting your names, like Ravie Davie. But it sounded like a bit English, but it wasn't. But it was just there, so loud, and the roar of the crowd was like so much. I was up in the balcony, just being able to watch down, just sitting myself. But it was brilliant.
It was loud as anything. Then after it, there was about 300 people waiting behind to see Joe Hendry off of that meet and greet.
He was in that queue for ages.
I must have been there for about 9:30 to 12 o'clock at night. That many people signing everything, meeting all the fans. 10 out of 10. And obviously Joe's the one that put on the show. He was the one that was contacted for it with Discovery Wrestling, and just want to say thank you to Joe for having us. Probably doesn't watch us, to be fair, know what I mean?
Much too busy.
Know what I mean? But anyway, it was a fantastic time, and getting to go to somewhere new with Georgia is always a bonus.
Yeah, so I would half agree with that, but we need to just touch on David and his antics, right? So I would say that when we head to the when we got to the airport on the holiday, it's always me that's a bit more anxious because I'm obviously doing all the driving, I'm packing all the cases, I'm making sure everybody's sorted. But for whatever reason, David on the last day of holiday is an absolute nut job, right? So I noticed on the Thursday morning he's been a bit nippy, and I thought, oh, here we go, fucking the nutter in him.
Was it being nippy?
I'm going to tell you.
Right, go.
How you got to try it? You're already trying to hide the reasons to defend yourself.
Obviously, I need to defend. No, I mean, I need to. My lawyer's asking, where's the evidence?
Right, so we leave Leipzig and we get the train from there through to Munich, which was 3 hours long. And once we got off the train there in Munich, we're walking about, we're trying to find some food, and you'd found a place that we ended up going. I went into the toilet when we went into this cafe. I can't remember what it was called, but it was kind of a bit hippie-ish, wasn't it?
It was shite.
And he was like, oh, this map's taking me the wrong way, blah, blah. You're obviously gone the wrong way, right? Nothing to do with the map. We've walked the wrong way, which is fine. We had loads of time anyway. Then we finally find that burger place David was just talking about. And I'm telling the guy in the restaurant that all I wanted was a plain burger with cheese on it. And the guy was just clarifying me, and David's like, yes, burger, cheese, bun, no sauce, nothing else on it, just cheese, just bun.
Because listen, no, I'm going to interject in here. If that guy brings this burger with sauce or onion or something else on it, it's not that guy's day that's going to get ruined because somebody's going to get ratty. It's my day that's going to get ruined. So I was just on the defence, trying to make sure that my girlfriend, my fiance, my wee prawn cracker got her dinner that she wanted, which fucking shoot me. Know
so
what I mean?
anyway, they bring the food out. Mine's is fine, but they've not put cheese on David's. So I thought, that's what you get for being so cheeky at that boy for absolutely nothing. So anyways, then
it wasn't even cheeky,
thought,
it just been a bit more. It was just a bit assertive.
You were just very, this is the facts that have to happen, which is fair enough, but you just kept going cheese and bun only on the burger. Like you're talking about a fucking dialect.
Well, people in my own country can hardly understand me. I talk, fuck's sake.
Right, anyway, so then,
German boy.
Then we left there and we thought, you know what, we'll just head back to the airport because we weren't really sure at the time for Munich Central, you're laughing, to the train to the airport. So we're in Munich airport and we're actually there like over 3 hours early, which gave us plenty of time. But then we weren't sitting round at our gate, we were sitting round at a cafe where David had plugged his laptop in, where people were tripping over the wire so that he could play Football Manager.
Oh,
right?
Actually, no, that's a God-gusper bastard and lie. I wasn't playing Football Manager. Tell them what I really was doing, Georgia. Tell them what I really was doing, because I didn't play Football Manager until I went on the plane.
Then he was uploading videos for the podcast.
Right, so I was working.
So happy for you. So then he's uploading videos for the podcast, which was fair enough. And then I says to him, oh, it says up in the board that we have to go to the gate. I don't want to go to the gate. What would you want to go to the gate for? Because we're not sitting next to the gate. So how are we meant to know that if the plane's there or no? So obviously he's got this thing with the full NPC things where non-playable characters wait in the queue for the plane. But actually, he was being the non-playable character of trying to sit like ages away from the gate where it was just making me nervous. So I've not got a problem with him doing this now because I accept him for he's constantly got to do that in the airport. But see, when I say to him, look, just you take your passport and I'll go down there and sit and I'll just see you when you come round, he then takes a maddy at that. And I says to him, can we just walk right to the gate? We walked right to the gate and there's the queue. There was like 2 people in front of us and the queue was gone. And I went to say to the woman, like, there's our passports. And she went like, you just need to wait there because I'm busy right now. And I said to David, you just go and you sit down. And he's like, no, I don't even want to wait in the queue. And then he started to greet. We were greeting with anger because he couldn't get a video to upload. And you went like, no, I don't want to wait. And I was like, oh my God, you're so embarrassing. I was like, you better go and sit down. Right, I was actually
got to do it. I'm like, this fucking video's not uploaded, man. Fucking hell.
He was getting like so angry, right? And I didn't. The only thing I felt was the ick. I was like, go and sit down. Actually, go and sit down right now. So then the next thing, the video's obviously uploaded, and I says to him, look, she's saying she's busy right now. Then it shouts all the thing, final boarding for flight to Edinburgh, and he walks up to the lassie and says to her, look, you're saying that you're busy, but we're waiting to go on the flight. And she went like, this isn't your gate, your flight's run there. And we had to run all the way around to the gate, and luckily there was a couple of wee people in the queue still waiting to get on.
Couple of NPCs. See, waiting, that's what I'm saying, non-playable characters, making sure that we arrive to our destination in time. That's what it is, not.
Then we got on the flight, and the seats that we were in were 20A and 20B. And see, that way I thought, fucking hope to God nobody's sitting next to us, because I don't want to sit next to him for this next 2 hours.
I don't want to sit next to you either, darling. Don't worry.
And we waited and waited, and he was like looking about, see if anybody else was going. He's like, yes, nobody else is coming on. And I'm like, right, okay. Then he slides over the chair. I thought, thank God he's away. I'll just put my headphones in. Georgia, where's my Weller's Originals? I'm like, he's got this time about Weller's Originals since he's obviously been wee. So his nana's told him when he's been wee that if he takes a Weller's Original, his ears won't pop, right? But he'd obviously hit them all on the way there, and you must have lost them all.
No, I must have.
And every time the flight's about to take off, he's asking me where his Weller's Original are. I don't care about your Weller's Original. To be an adult and pop your ears, and that's it. It goes away. You're like, no, it's too sore.
No, it does. I just would rather not go through the discomfort.
It's no discomfort. It feels good when you pop your ears.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
Nah. That's it. You like picking your ears, not at all, but with fucking cotton buds and all that.
Yeah, that's a weird addiction. I had to stop buying cotton buds because I couldn't stop like putting them in my ear.
Penetrating your eardrum.
And then the last thing you did that really just grinds on me that you keep doing every holiday we go on is you don't put your seatbelt on. Right, so you're aware that you need to put your seatbelt on. And then the lassie has to turn around and say to you,
come on. Right, I'm going to just butt in here. Why do you need your seatbelt on?
To keep you safe.
No, fuck off. Right, see if something does happen where you crash or something like that seatbelt's no saving you, bro. No, I mean, I'm sorry to say. And see, I know it's not like fucking your motor where if I don't have my seatbelt on, it's going to go ding, 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 ding. There's literally no reason for me to put a seatbelt on except for to make me uncomfortable. That's simply it. There's no need for it at all. It's ridiculous. I'm sorry to say, I'm not having it. Right, wee lassie shouting at me, I know, man, like, stop watching it. I'm like, I need to listen to them do their fucking... I've watched that about 50 times, hey. I've been on more holidays than you've had shifts, you fucking cunt, alright? Don't start your shite with me. Right, I shouldn't have said cunt, she was a nice wee lassie, you know what I mean? But
it's not, so she's obviously doing the safety...
She was talking to me, man. No wee lassie at all, man. Know what I mean? She wasn't... Saying she was talking, no, I mean, she wasn't a wee lassie, she was talking, she'd been playing for the fucking LA Lakers instead of fucking flying for EasyJet.
So he really, really annoyed me. And then he does this thing where he gets home and says sorry. And I'm like, you're no sorry because you keep doing it over and over again. Every single holiday, you act like a complete freak.
Too late
on the
to
list.
apologise.
I just wish.
Too late.
I wish that you would just let me take my passport and you
right, well, you know what? Cards on the table. I was a wee bit stressed because we hadn't bought our train tickets, right? Before we went, and we're like, we'll get them there, they'll be cheaper. Then we were on the train to Munich, it's 250 quid for them, so we're like, you know what? We'll just wait and see what happens, right? So we're on the train. Georgia's like, if we get caught, I'm sleeping, so it's all down to me. If this guy comes, I'm fucking snookered. She's sleeping. I'll be the one that kids on. Oh, I can't actually find my tickets. Where are they? Oh, shit. I must have lost them. I must have put them in the bin when the guy came in to pap stuff out and all that. So I was stressed out about that, right? Manager, not gonna lie, right? Fucking saved 250 quid, that's the end of that story, you know what I mean? But then also, I just get beat. I'm playing football, manager at Motherwell, right? I'd go to the job at Motherwell. We're second in the league, we're splitting Rangers and Celtic. Rangers are third, and Rangers were beating me 4-1. Right, so after that, I'm a wee bit pissed off because the train was coming in earlier than it should have been. which I should have been buzzing because the earlier it gets off, that means the more chance of not getting caught and fucking fined or whatever.
But
then
no,
I couldn't
it was all
pay
about
attention
you.
to my team. I had to rush my team through the game, so I couldn't do any like, tactical changes. I just had to let the game go through, and Rangers scalped us, man. Furious.
And David was standing on the platform in
Playing
Munich,
Football Manager,
playing
aye.
Football Manager on his laptop, raging. He's like, you actually called, you won't remember this because you were in that much rage, but you called them spineless bastards because the train got in early. I was like, I need to actually kid on him, no way. I mean, thank God nobody can understand you.
What?
Spineless bastards.
Guys don't know what I mean, man. Football Manager takes it. Your team will do brilliant all season, and then once it's a big important game, they'll shit the bed.
Oh my God.
They've not got the minerals. To be fair, there's a lot of young boys I've got in my team. Not, I mean, I'm trying to keep them under like 23, 24. So when the big games does, the pressure comes on, they get scalped.
Right, okay. Well, that's Germany as a whole. Apart from that, it was a really great time.
I really thoroughly enjoyed
So
it.
did I.
I would go, but I'd like to go back as an actual like, holiday. We would go to this, maybe not a holiday. Not, I mean, we might go for like a fucking week or anything, but like, something.
And see
we'll-
Berlin as well.
No wrestling. Aye, go and see the Berlin Wall.
Yeah.
What was it? What's left it?
Yeah.
Do you know about the Berlin Wall?
Yeah, I learned about it in primary school, but we're not doing a geography lesson.
Right, go tell me what you know about the Berlin Wall.
No, it's a wall that got knocked down.
Well,
Right, anyways,
Flying
anything else
colours.
you want to cover about Germany? We're moving.
We're moving on. We may as well.
Okay. So, I need to apologise, guys, because I had something in my notepad last week and I didn't actually talk about
No,
it.
that's the thing I've got to say actually about Germany. Everything she said about me, she was quite cranky and annoying and all, but I just don't write stuff down. I've got ADHD and I forgot it. She was a wee bit. She was a wee bit.
ADHD.
She was at it as well, but I just don't write it down and grass her in. All right.
At it.
No, I'm
Right,
not.
okay. So, last week we did a food review, especially for last week's episode. And then
It's
we
actually
came-
this place's birthday today. For your birthday.
Is it?
Aye, happy birthday.
So, in honour to them,
Aye.
we did a review last week and forgot to talk about it, but the food was
Banging.
absolutely class.
Aye, 10 out of 10.
it was-
Maybe not 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10.
Where was it?
I don't actually know how to say the names. Is it Tovskis or Toskies or
Lunch.
Topskis
Is it
or
lunch and
Lunch? I think they get the same guy who owns the two of them.
aye?
But Tovskis, I think it is. They are 5 years old today, Monday the 11th of November.
Amazing. Well, we went along there because we had both been before years ago. No,
Aye.
together we went.
Me and 50 went to a mad challenge.
Oh, did you?
Mm.
I went with my pals as well a couple of years, like a good few years ago, and this was our first
The
time
rest of the couple.
gone.
We did.
Yes. So I got buffalo mac and cheese, which was out of this world. I mean, I've never tried it in Buffalo before in my life, and wow,
What did I get? I got the
cheeseburger fries.
cheeseburger fries. To be honest, the food was lovely, right? But see, the cheeseburger fry, I don't really. No, I love loaded fries, but I don't think cheeseburger is like a loaded fries thing. The combo, then it it's nice the first cut, but then it just gets a bit. What? I don't know how to explain it, man. It doesn't mesh well for a full eater. You know what I mean? It's like too dry and all that. Like the
Yeah.
burger sauce isn't like a sauce that seeps through it and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And you
So-
got a burger or not?
I got a burger. The burger was class. The burger was 10 out of 10. I got myself a wee mac and cheese as well. We shared the
Mozzarella.
mozzarella sticks. One of the mozzarella sticks had, or the cheese had fell out of his arse, man. It was one that was eating, and it was just eating a big block of nothing. What else
Block of nothing.
did we get? What else did we get?
You got a cake.
I got a wee cake. Cake. Cake was lovely. I got a wee tea. I was good. You know you want to do that, didn't you?
It's because when I used to have a dog when I was younger, my big sister Shannon used to kiss the dog. You know, she used to do that, and I was allergic to dogs, so I was like, "Mum, why did you have a dog when we were wee?" I was so allergic so badly,
Bullied, man.
and Shannon wasn't allergic. She used to kiss the
Would
dog
she?
and all in the face and do that. Aye, it's disgusting. It actually gives me the willies. Right.
Pause.
I was going to say, right. Go.
Right, anyway, moving on from the Willies. We need more Willie talk in this shit now. Right, what are we going to now?
So I tossed
You've got the book Itovsky's, lovely. You
Was
should go and try it out.
but I loved it.
And I was the guy for lunch. The guy that must own the two of them or whoever it is. The message they talked on my video for Germany, me doing a big moonsault. They said that was class, and I was like, oh, first ever lunch sponsored athlete. So Lunch, if you see this, or Tovskis, what any too, if you want to have your first ever sponsored athlete, why not have the Fresh Prince of Drummond Square? And that's what's happening, troops.
I've just noticed that we've not even addressed the fact that you're wearing your wrist.
Who am I dressed up as?
Yourself. Oh, God.
No, that's great on me. And what's happening, troops?
It's just dawned on me. We've been talking for like 20 odd minutes and we've not actually even addressed the fact that I must be that used to just keeping that outfit on.
Just talk to me when I'm wearing the wrestling outfit.
Aye, we'll come back to that later.
I wasn't
anyway.
going to mention it until we got an anniversary, to be fair, when you actually got to talk about it, so you fucked it now, man.
Sorry, it
Fucking
just,
hell, man.
just dawned on me. Right, sorry. But anyways,
From dusk till
right.
dawn.
So I have went away and prepared a wee game for you.
Ooh, wee game.
Ooh.
I never got to play the deal or no deal, so this is the next best thing.
And it's a game of Would You Rather. Whoa. Right, so we'll start with a couple of easy ones.
Right.
Then we'll go into some harder ones. Okay, so would you rather eat pizza every day for the rest of your life or never eat pasta again?
Never eat pasta again.
Really?
I eat pizza for every day for the rest of my life. That's going to get boring as fuck. Whereas never eat pasta, it's just one thing I'm never going to eat again. I've got an incredibly big palate. So I would be able to not in pasta. I would be gutted, you know what I mean? Especially if it's like telling, if I knew what pasta was and I can never eat it again, that will be gutting. But pizza gets boring after half a pizza, you know what I mean? Never mind fucking every day. And I'm not really, I'm adventurous, my food, man. My pizza toppings, I just kind of like it the same, so it would actually get boring as fuck.
Yeah. Okay. Understand that.
Would you rather? Would you rather? Spin it back on you?
Oh, I wasn't expecting you to come back on me. I'm the same. I would never eat pizza again. What was the
That
question?
wasn't the question, it was pasta again.
I never
Fuck's
eat
sake, your
pasta
quiz.
again. I know.
Fuck's sake.
It's because I was thinking about what I was going to say next. Right. Would you rather lose the ability to lie or believe everything you're told?
That's a hard one, man. Because I like how you lie.
You do, aye.
Nothing pure major, but I love bamming people up with like telling them something's not actually true when it's a meant to be. Like I love just being at it. You know what I mean? Like one time in the wrestling, we told this referee about a spot called the Sassenach, right? Where he was gonna, we were all gonna batter this wrestler, put him down, start chanting Sassenach, Sassenach. The referee was going to go up in the middle rope, jump down and elbow drop the guy that was doing it. But little did the referee know that the guy that was lying there was going to move out the way and the referee was going to hit nabbed. And we were all like, saying that. And then he got up and he jumped down, crowbar, moves out the way, and he fucking lands in the middle of this ref. And he was furious, man.
No wonder.
All the fans are like, Sassenach, Sassenach. Like, we'll tell him, it's like, it's a Scottish thing, mate. It's old Scottish tradition, not. So I love being able to like tell wee white lies. Nothing that's pure going to kill anybody, but then if you believe everything, know what I mean? Fucking hell. You're fucked. Know what I mean? No, but you're getting robbed left, right, and centre. So I'd never. Even though I'd hate it, it would need to be the no be able to lie again. Because if you believe everything, you're going to get robbed left, right, and centre. You're going to get used and abused in ways that I don't even want to speak about in the podcast. No, I couldn't think of that, man.
Okay. Would you rather drink full...
Would you rather?
Can we do me at the end or something?
Right, go. No, because then you get angry about my answers. No, you get angry at answers longer.
Right, I'm going to the
Go
next
on, no,
one.
just tell me, go ahead.
Would you rather drink full fat Coke every day for the rest of your life or never drink White Monster again?
Drink full fat Coke every day for the rest of my life.
I thought you'd pick that.
You just need to drink one can, and that's... I can drink other stuff or not.
What if it was just Coke?
But you never said that, you never specified.
I'm saying it now.
Right, well, I would no
Same
drink
as
White
you're
Monster.
adding in questions
I
and
would
stuff
not
in
drink
my
White
quiz.
Monster or anything, because if I'm just drinking Coke, I get sick of it. If it's doing the one thing consistently, I wouldn't want to do that because I'd get sick of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whereas if it's just like I need to have a Coke every day of my life.
Yeah.
Just one, but I can drink other stuff. Because then, if I think about it, what's the point? No, I'm still not getting the first one. I'm not getting Monster anyway. But you know what I mean? You're saying like obviously
just because you love Monster.
a day, but obviously, so either way, I can't have it. Either one. If I'm drinking a Coke every day, if it needs to be Coke every day, I can't have a Monster because it's just Coke I can drink. Or no Monster, I can't have Monster. So if you're prefacing it and saying I can have other drinks, but I need to drink a Coke every day, then it's the first one. But if it's no, then I'll just no have a white Monster, because I'm probably going to try the other ones.
Yeah.
Everybody says are good.
Okay. Would you rather all your dreams play out on Snapchat, or your most embarrassing moments go viral on TikTok?
Second one.
No,
Most
you've got to say
get
that.
embarrassed anyway, and obviously I want to get as viral as possible, as much stuff as possible. So I thought, I don't know what I get embarrassed about, but somebody asked him, somebody said I look like my dad if that went viral, know what I mean? Somebody said, oh, you
What my
James's
granny
boy.
did to you?
No, I mean, if that happened, if that went viral, at least that's a good situation, know what I mean? Instead of me wanting to punch your granny's head in, not at the time, no offence, me, you know what I mean? But you were cruising for a bruising.
She didn't know.
Well, she did, and she knew, and she was getting smiling, and she could see I was getting annoyed. She kept going and twisting the nipple and that.
Right, this is because David doesn't talk to his dad, and a lot of people out there say that he's his dad's double. And
I'm
when
not a specky bastard.
when David met my granny for the first time, my granny genuinely didn't know, but David doesn't believe this. She said, "Oh, you look like so and so," and said the guy's full name, and
we were nearly boxing.
Aye. And then after my mum said to her, "Ma, don't say that," she just kept going and going the full day.
She was loving it, man.
You're right.
Big smile at me and all that.
Right, on the topic of my mum, would you rather share a house with your mother-in-law forever, or put £10 on every year for the rest of your life?
Stay with your mom.
I knew you were going to say that.
I love you, man.
I know.
She'd have me well fed, man. I'd put £10 on anyway, fuck's sake, every year, man. I'd be fucking put on more, to be honest, but fuck it, man. It'd be some laugh.
David has got this thing, for whatever reason, he calls my mum his stepmum. Just gets it right all the
My
time.
stepmom. You Martin. My favourite.
Right.
I like Martin better than like Georgia, and she's raging about
it. Would you rather communicate telepathically or know every single language on the planet?
Can people communicate back with me telepathically?
Aye.
So communicating telepathically, is that? But does that mean I can read people's mind, but what they're thinking?
Oh, I'd hate that.
Or can I just talk to them? Because the second one's well better, if that's the case.
Yeah, I would rather talk all languages.
All the languages, not in. You'd impress a lot of people. They have hundreds of good jobs.
Yeah. Very
Sexy
smart.
as well, you know what I mean?
Sexy.
Aye. Oh, je ne sais quoi. See? You're loving it.
So, next question.
Aye, go for it.
Would you rather have a minute convo with your past self or a minute convo with your future self?
Minute convo with my past self.
Why?
Because I could, I'd pick exact point. I'd pick an exact point in life and tell him what to do.
Yeah, I thought you would say that. To be fair, I thought he would go back and change
Tell
a
me
couple of things and say,
No, I'd go back and tell myself not to stay off school that day.
oh, I thought you were going to say you would go back and you would have told yourself you're going to make your dreams are going to come true.
No, because then that might change. Well, I suppose this might change and all. But I don't know. No, I'd tell myself not to go to school the day my mum died.
But then it might have been another day.
I know, but might know, but because you always hear stuff about people, but like they try and kill themselves and then something stops them for,
Aye.
and then they end up getting help or something like that.
Yeah.
So maybe if I stayed off school that day, me and my mum would have done something pure class, and she'd have been like, why would I let a day I've got my boy?
Yeah.
Know what
That
I mean?
makes sense. Okay.
Wasn't expecting that. She's so sad, didn't she?
Yeah. So, would you rather fight a chicken every single time you were to leave the house? This is Michael and my team that picked this one. Would you rather fight a chicken every single time you got to leave the house, or fight a gorilla once a year but you have a sword?
First one.
Fight a chicken?
I'm just on it. It's dead. For fuck's sake. No, genuinely, but then we've got dinner.
Dinner?
No, you stick it in with you, Georgia. Pluck that. No, I mean, like, if you honestly, like, if I volley a chicken full force, game is a bogey. It's dead. It is. Oh, sorry to say, but the poor thing's dead. Also, I could just
Oh, you wouldn't do that, would you?
But because eventually I'd get sick of it, I know, but I'd be sick and tired of it, but I'm not fighting there's only going to be one fight a year. There's not going to be years. There's going to be one fight with a gorilla, and then I'm going to kill it, and then I'm going to get to jail for like murdering an endangered animal. No, he's off what I say I was going to get killed. Then fucking gorilla's not killing me. But what I date it obviously will be a bit savage, and I'll get to jail for like, life because it's an endangered species. Isn't there? Not a lot of gorillas. I don't know, maybe there is. But anyway, what I would brutally date this with a sword in public would get me life in prison. So maybe the second year then I'd get fucked up half a gorilla if it just gets let in the cell, man. I'm like, oh shit, man, boof.
See, when I was writing this today, all I kept thinking about was a wee chicken walking in our gate every day when you were leaving the house, and it just was making me laugh so much.
And it just gives me the heads up as if like, let us go, man. I'm like, fucking. No, I wouldn't have to kill it. The chicken thing, obviously.
Aye. Okay, last one. Would you rather watch your sister have sex for the rest of your life or join in once to stop it?
Well, technically I've got two sisters that I take nothing to do with, you know what I mean? So I'd need to do the join in one with one of them. They will have it happen again, obviously, because I'm not watching. Because also I know I'm a busy guy. I can't be watching people shagging every day. You know what I mean? So a minute tops pure disgust or a lifetime of pain. For fuck's sake, man. What? Obviously, because I'd be disgusted and I'd be horrified and that. It would take longer. You know what I mean? I'd need to I'd need to do some extra things to get it where I need to be.
Yeah. Oh, that was funny. The other one that I had, but I was like, see, it was watch your nana have sex for the rest of her life if she was alive, or you have sex with a goat once and everybody knows. So you watch your nana and nobody knows about it, or you have sex with a goat once and everybody knows.
You need to shag your nana.
My nana?
Whoever's nana. Somebody's nana's getting it, even if it's mine.
Somebody's nana's getting it.
No, but even if it's mine, that has to be the thing that happens. Because if you're known as the guy that shagged a goat, you're not getting a job ever again. No, this is the thing. Like, I've been asked this question before. I've asked this question to people like, oh, what would you rather? Would you rather shag a goat and nobody knows about it, or you don't shag a goat and everybody knows it? It needs to be the shag a goat thing, because it's only you that knows about it, and fair dues, it's on your conscience and that. But if everybody thinks you're a goat fucker, if everybody thinks you're a guy that shagged a goat, you're not getting jobs. I'm sorry to say. If you do somehow get a job, you're getting bullied off everybody.
Right.
But there's no good outcome. Like, fair dues, right? Your conscience is clear. But honestly, it's that way you get accused of something that much, you're going to be like, anyway, why don't I just fucking do it? No, you end up becoming a mad goat shagger because everybody's accusing you. Not me, your head will go loopy and you'll be fucking fist deep.
Can we get that in a t-shirt? Somebody's grand's getting it. Ravie Davie, some grand's getting it.
True.
Somebody's grand getting
Somebody's
it.
grand is getting it, man. Getting what exactly? I don't know. But aye, so it needs to be the one that nobody knows about, because if people know about that, your life's ruined.
Aye, okay, that was funny. That's me done.
I thought you had 14.
But there was a couple other ones that I thought were a bit too easy. So it was like, would you rather eat cheeseburgers every day or never eat a hot dog? These ones were rubbish.
Yeah.
Would you rather eat fajitas every day for the rest of your life, but they've got mushrooms on it? Or eat tacos every day, but they've got the hot sauce for McDonald's, the wraps, the buffalo hot sauce on it, the for McDonald's wraps that you said.
That one.
Would you eat the buffalo wraps?
Aye. Well, I've got a question for you. It's a bit disgusting, but you brought it on and it's not even care anymore, right? So imagine you're here, right? You're naked, right? Your Uncle Stephen's here with a hard on, your dad's behind you with a hard on. How are you getting out? You moving forward or back?
I'm not moving at all for the rest of my life.
Right,
I'm noticed how you didn't say Uncle Thomas there, because you know he would bar you.
I'm fucking dead, your Uncle Thomas, man. Obviously as well, like your Uncle Thomas is sound. Not saying that Stephen's not, to be fair. But Stephen probably won't watch it. In fact, Stephen's one that's probably more likely to watch this.
Aye.
Anyway, Stephen, my bad. But see, that one, to be fair, that's actually whenever I've been asked that question, I just say I'd move to the side. No, I mean, you move to the side, you're not getting anything. You're not getting a willy in your arse. You're not sticking your willy anywhere. You're fine. Like, you just move to the side, nothing's happening to you. But everybody's like that, too busy. People don't think of the bigger picture. I mean, it's not always a forward or backward thing. Sometimes you can move to the side and your life will get better. It's a good wee metaphor.
Right, okay. So, right. So I've been watching more telly.
Or if other people ask me, I can move forward because my mum actually did, so like, she wouldn't actually be there. And no.
Right.
Calm down.
You telling yourself to calm down?
A wee bit, aye. I'm getting a wee bit overstimulated.
Aye, you're enjoying yourself, can
That
tell.
pre-workout fella was kicking in the room.
Right, so I've been watching more telly because I'm committed to the reviews of the TV.
You give me out of trouble for that. I've been playing Football Manager and I'm
We
committed
know
to that.
your mother well.
No, she did. Right, enough of my deed ma anyway, right, let's go on.
Right.
My Motherwell team's doing class, man. I'm second in it. You don't understand that. It's heavy class when Rangers and Celtic are in the league. Celtic are about 20 points clear, but I'm committed to that. You might see the suit getting popped out soon. Might have a cup final on up and coming. We actually won't because Celtic put me out in the 4th round of both cups. But anyway, the spineless bastards will get up better next year.
So I've been watching the Night Sleeper on BBC.
To be fair, you started that when I was a day sleeper and I had a nap the other day. You're right on that.
I know, I just went up the stairs and I was starting to think, God, it's Saturday, we record the podcast on Monday, I've no watched it, and like, I need to do something. Put Night Sleeper on 7 o'clock on Saturday night and couldn't get to sleep because I've loved it that much.
The name wasn't really true in, was it? You're the
Nighthawk.
Aye, Nighthawk.
So basically this is it's got 6 episodes on BBC. And it's about a train that's going from Glasgow to London, and the train has been hacked. So, what you got laughing at?
It's just funny.
What?
Well, the train for going from Glasgow to London has been hacked.
Aye, so basically people on the train are all trying to stop the train from going. But all these weird and wonderful things keep happening on it. There's a group of people, the train's meant to stop at Motherwell. But because the train, I know it's all Scottish stations that they're stopping at and stuff. It's all the actors are Scottish and all, which is good. And it stops at Motherwell, and people are meant to get off, but then a small group of them ends up still on the train, and the train won't stop at stations, and it's like nearly running into other trains and stuff. I don't really want to give the actual story away, but it is the best thing I've watched in so long.
No, you just go at spoilers, alright? So if you want to watch Night Sleeper, you don't listen on for this part, so we're going to spoil it.
Well, I'm not going to, because I said that to you a couple weeks ago and you said, no, you don't spoil it. So what changed the night?
I don't know.
You obviously said don't
Because I'm
spoil
probably
it.
not going to watch this, so you can spoil it for me now. That was the thing I thought I was going to watch.
I'm really gutted you never watched it with me, because it's something that you would have really enjoyed.
That basically means as Georgia wasn't quite sure about some stuff on it and she needed me to dissect it.
That's exactly what I mean. Some of the questions, I was like, oh God, I wish David was up here. But then I didn't want to shout you either, because then I knew you would have been like, let's just go back to the start. I'm like, no, I'm not going back to the start. I'm like 3 episodes in.
And also I was having a wee nap and I don't really usually get much sleep, so you probably thought, oh, leave him, when actually I was annoyed because I didn't want to be sleeping.
How?
Because I wanted to be up.
Alright, well...
I ended up to 3 in the morning playing Football Manager because of it.
We've always got to do that.
No, I wasn't going to stay up to 3 in the morning. I stayed up to about 1.
You need to go and watch it if you haven't watched it yet. So I'm currently on the lookout for new things to watch.
Well, I've been watching, I was watching The Iron Chef coming back for...
Got to Berlin.
Got to Berlin and coming back. And what that is another cooking show, because I freaking love cooking shows, and they've picked these 5 chefs to call them the Iron Chefs, and they go against these people, and they pick these other chefs that aren't the Iron Chefs, but they're really, really good, and they make them cook 4 dishes from like a select category. So one of them was like tailgating, like in America, like football games, there's tailgating where people got hundreds of food, they're cooking it, skiing it and stuff. And it's a really good show. I've only watched like 3 episodes, but that's what I'm tuning into the new, because it's something that you can just go in and out of. You're not going to be sitting thinking about it.
You don't need a lot of brain cells to watch it.
No, you don't need a lot of brain cells. You need to understand the food and all the complex ways to craft it and stuff.
Right, okay.
You see?
Very nice. So I need to sit down and watch something together. But I'll continue to...
What movie? Any movies coming up you're going to see?
Don't know actually. I think there's one with Rocks in, a Christmas one that's coming out in a couple of weeks actually. What's it called? Oh, is it out? So there you go. Maybe I'll be able to get some Vitality 3 points, free cinema tickets.
You can get your steps in?
Yeah, we'll be out there like a pavement pirate.
We pavement pirate, pound the pavement.
So okay, we'll go and see that then, because I think Bo wanted to see that as well. Nearly at the end, to be fair, but we've been getting loads of suggestions and people answering our question box of guests. I think we've secured a wee couple, but we don't have confirmed dates for when they're coming on or anything yet. But loads of people are suggesting Molly.
Right, Molly
from TikTok.
She said that she's going to come on once.
She's got free time.
Once she gets free time, just obviously because we've only got one day that we record. We'll need to be a bit more flexible for people to go on and off. I feel like that's something we're going to need to start doing.
Everybody is tagging. People are tagging Shelby Hameson, which we both know Shelby because she's the Govan.
And she's 5-0's cousin.
She's Big 50's cousin. So we've known Shelby for a long time, and
she actually, the first ever Bams to the Slaughter, funny story, we done a raffle and Shelby and all our family won basically every single prize. Honestly, Big 50 somehow managed to rig it where his full family won all the prizes, man.
What else people suggesting?
People have been asking for Shawbag.
Oh, aye.
People have been asking for, who else? I keep seeing it pop up as Maria.
Oh, Maria Marshall.
Maria Marshall. People have been asking for.
People have been asking for Joanne.
Joanne.
With blonde hair.
Aye. Is it McNamee?
Aye.
Joanne
yeah,
McNamee.
And that's Shelby's pal.
Shelby's pal.
Obviously Sadie Queen, but we've spoke about her before. No answer on the messages.
Somebody who has said that they're going to come on, who owes me a favour from lockdown, is former Celtic and current Motherwell player, or back to it, not I mean, Tony Watt. He said he's going to come on at some point as well. So fingers crossed with that one. Hopefully I've not jinxed that. What else?
Can't think.
So we've got some stuff in the pipeline, but what guests would you like to see? Because obviously Scotland is a big massive place, social media is an even bigger place, so we might have our fingers on certain pulses. There might be stuff that we don't even know about, so any ideas, please let us know in the comments or anywhere and we will get onto it. Obviously we've got the wrestling show this week, the Gov anniversary. That's why I'm dressed up in my wrestling. I came here dressed up as myself today, as Georgia funnily said earlier on, and to promote the wrestling show. But after the wrestling show is done, we're going to have much more time to focus on the podcast, help get it done. This is how well we're managing to do it, with just, we're putting a lot into it, but it's not as much preparation and stuff like that we would like to do. We're not getting it as much as we could get, because we're obviously juggling it with the wrestling shows and stuff like that coming up. So after this Friday and Saturday, we'll be able to manage more guests, pester people, and no annoy them, obviously, no, but just make sure that they know that we are serious about getting them on and that we really want them, make them feel wanted, make them realise that this is going to be something good for them as well as us.
After this 2 shows at the weekend, there's 9 weeks with no shows. I feel fantastic about that. You don't feel so good, but we've done a lot of work in the past week. We've done a lot of work in the past week, so we've kind of upped our production and stuff that we've got. So we're hoping just getting into next year, we're just making the shows even bigger and better. But I'm looking forward to a break. I said to David the other day, there was 18 people messaging me at the one time, have an actual conversation with me about wrestling and wrestling tickets and merchandise, and I was like, these aren't even like, they're just wrestling questions. I wasn't even like talking to my mum and that as well. I had to start leaving messages specifically unread in my inbox so that I don't forget about it, because if I open them, I'm not going to reply, and I'm like, well, I just can't keep up. I could paste the same conversation to everybody because they all ask the same questions. So I'm looking forward to a break.
Chilling out. No, you're not long a break, but then we'll get the awards in the ceremony, and let's be honest, the dudes have got to stress out about that as well, you know what I mean?
Just that's what we love today. That is what we love today. But somebody left
Let me
a
sort that. All right, sorry.
somebody left a comment on my TikTok today saying are their kids allowed to come to the wrestling, and 100% it's for
The shows
all family
are.
and
The show is. Obviously, anybody is more than welcome to the show, but the shows are catered for families. It is a family-friendly event. It is a show that you'll be able to come out with your partner and your kids, and all yous will go away happy. We've got stuff for everybody to see. So come along, get your tickets. www.eventbrite.co.uk. We have adult tickets for 1 day for £12. Child ticket for £7, £30 for a family ticket. That gets 2 adults and 2 children, or 1 adult and 3 children. And if you want to come for the 2 days, because trust me, the 2 days will be worth it, it's £20 for an adult, £12 for a kid, and £50 for a family ticket. Now, be honest with me, be honest deep down in your heart, where are you going to find better value for money to take your family? And I promise you, I'm not just lying. You could put these wrestling shows up with any form of entertainment that you'd go with your kids, whether that be the circus, the cinema, a day out to the park, a day out to the football, a day out to a weekend away to a caravan park, anything like that. The wrestling stands up. In fact, I think it stands over it all, because there's no better form of entertaining than professional wrestling. And CPW, we do exactly that, but with a Scottish twist. So get your ticket now and see exactly what it is that makes me talk a lot of pish like this. And that's what's happened, troops.
Oh, you got it in. Well, I've covered everything. So I think that, have you got it in?
I wanted to talk about the 93, the guy that get found, the naked man that get found under the floorboards of a 93-year-old woman's house. But I think we're maybe running over.
Got a couple of minutes.
Well, we've got a couple of minutes, right? Anyway, so in this news today, a guy in Los Angeles was found under the floorboards of a 93-year-old woman's house, and apparently had been staying there for 6 months. He was naked. I want to know, was he naked for the full 6 months? What was he doing there? How did he get down there? They tried to get him out with 2 dogs and gas, and that couldn't get him. They had to end up getting tear gas to get him out. What was he doing under there? Why is that a thing?
Did they not say it was like a free fit space?
And it was like a free fit space, and also what is he actually doing?
27-year-old man.
27, is he like staying there at night and then going out and doing his business? Like, or has he been doing there for the full 6 months and began the house and stealing food and stuff like that? The family heard them kicking about down there for the last 6 months, and they thought it was just like an animal, and then it just kept getting intense. So they had to obviously like phone the boys.
That was also intense when you said that. It was intense.
It was intense.
Sorry.
That's alright. Anyway, so apparently there's a big thing that this happens as well. This is like a big thing that actually happens in America. Like homeless people will like, dig
Because
into your
their
house.
houses are wedding in it.
Aye, and they'll like, dig into your house and like, stay there. It's actually, there's a big thing on the Twitter that I read about it. There was actually like a article about that, so I'm going to read that right here. Maybe I'll come to these next week, but maybe this will be one of my new hyperfixations. You know what I mean? Figuring out why people, how they fucking stay in houses.
I can imagine the stories you've got to come
Obviously,
back
I know
with.
why people stay in houses. I mean, sneak into fucking wee wedding bits.
Yeah.
In the fucking...
Obviously, maybe they just don't have anywhere to go.
I know, but I feel like, honestly, I'd rather be out in the streets than in a free fit hole.
I know.
No, I mean, I feel like that's no comfortable for anybody.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely no. And then obviously as well, he must be like owe somebody money or something. Like, see if you're under that fucking flare bird and the poles have got 2 dogs and
Flare bird.
yeah, get your flare bird out.
Right, you need to wrap this up.
I know this has been a dirty episode, isn't it? This has been spicy. I'm going to call this a wee X-rated 18 plus. What was I saying there?
Mum, turn off now.
Aye, you don't listen to this one, Martin. Once it says the bit where I would want to stay with you, we'll just cut off there, right? And then turn it off. But you wouldn't have actually been able to turn it off for me to explain this here, because this is at the end of the episode. But anyway, where was I?
We were
Aye.
just saying we were just about to leave.
Aye, I know, but where actually was I? Where was Anno? Where were
said
you?
It was the flare birds.
The flare birds. Fuck it, I lost my train of thought. And we're off.
Thank yous. Bye.
Good night.